Hey guys, it's Chef Jarvis again. I'm gonna show you how to build a fire on the actual gather grill. I use natural briquettes. Some of my briquettes, I soak them in whiskey or bourbon. But what you wanna do is remove one of your grill plates and you're gonna build a pyramid inside. I like to get a spindle or maybe some pine wood, some straw, put it up underneath like that, build a pyramid on top. As that starts to build, you can fan out those coals. Once you fan out the coals, you can put new briquettes on top. And that's how you get an even spin all the way around. So if you get a quick zoom inside of there, you can see we have the whole grill hot. Right now it's operating at about 450, 500 degrees. And we're gonna spread that all around for even heat, and then we're gonna create our cold space. Really simple stuff. Anybody can do this. And once it starts to cool down, we'll throw some food on. Hey, so one thing I wanted to show you guys is a hot and cold spot. Hot and cold spots in the grill, hot spots can get up to 400, 500 degrees. Your cold spots you want to keep around 175 to 250, right? So if you can get down up in there, you'll see my hot spot is where I'm cooking at. That's where the charcoal is. Everything from here all the way around is considered a hot spot. You even see I have an open flame down there. However, when you cook your food, you want to slide it to somewhere where it's not still actively cooking full throttle. We do cold spots. Cold spots are over there. There's no charcoal underneath. It just gets the residual from the hot plates. That's gonna be my cold spot over there. We're gonna slide all our garlic, shallots, everything over into the cold spot. We're even gonna take some of this bacon. We're gonna throw it over there so it keeps dripping down into that garlic and shallot goodness. And with my open flame, we're gonna throw some vegetables on. Let's start with some corn. Water and oil do not mix. Whenever they mix, they create fire. So that's where we get that fire from. So we're char grilling that corn on the griddle. Once it has that nice char to it, we're rolling it right around and we're gonna toss it over to the cold spot. And by cold spot, it's not actually cold, it's just cooler than the rest of the grill. So we just throw it over there to finish. While that's on, I like to throw in a little bean sprouts. And because these are not gonna cook for long, we throw those on. We just move them around just so that they're nice and warm. They're running around in that bacon fat that's there. And again, we get it all to one side. Good thing about this grill, everything's close together. You just flip it over there. I learned as a kid that you shouldn't make a mess. Forget that. You can make a mess on the grill. Somebody just has to clean it up. So we're gonna flip all of that stuff to the cold spot. Now we're gonna throw more vegetables on the hot spot. If your grill gets a little bit warmer than you want it to be, feel free to add a little bit of beer. Today we're using Taco Tuesday from Monday Night Brewery, and that's gonna add flavor. Unlike water, and it's still gonna clean the grill and warm it down, or warm it off. All right, so we're cooking our shallots and our garlic and a little bit of beer. Oh, that smells great. If you get closer, do you think they can smell it? Get closer. Can you guys smell that? Oh, joy, look at that. Bacon, beer, garlic, shallots. How does it get any better? Hey guys, the food is ready. Slide on over and grab something to eat when you're ready. So we're gonna cook the chorizo in the peanut oil. Peanut oil and almond oil have a higher smoke point. It allows the oil to get hotter before it starts to smoke. That's what a smoke point is. You know, you throw butter in a pan and immediately it's like shh, very low smoke point because it has water and milk fat solids in there. Peanut oil does not, which is why Chick-fil-A cooks their chicken in peanut oil. It's almost impossible to burn the chicken because the chicken will finish cooking before the oil starts smoking. Make sense? Chorizo has a very low smoke point, which is why I add almond oil to it and I immediately add something with water. All right, these are king oyster mushrooms. And we're just gonna cook those in the chorizo fat so that they start turning orange and red. And from there, we're gonna do something called blooming. Now that I've soaked up all the fat with the mushrooms, we're gonna slide them to the side. And this is used in Indian style cooking. I like to use different techniques from different countries. So although we're doing stir fry, we're gonna put some sesame directly onto the grill. This process again is called blooming, right? You'll see some of these kernels turn brown. It doesn't take long for them to cook, and it pulls out the oil and it cooks the kernel in the oil that it's pulling out, right? So if this was extremely hot, it'll pop like popcorn, right? So we just want to change the color of the sesame. So we're just cooking that directly on there. And that's also soaking up some of that fat, right? Now what we do, make sure nothing is actually sticking. Reintroduce the mushrooms to kind of clean the grill. Then we take this and add it to the stir fry. Open this for me. So now we clean the grill with a little bit of the beer. And any residual seeds, we're just gonna pull them over because we don't want to forget them. Peanut sauce. We're just gonna put a little bit on there. Just a tiny bit, just a drizzle, just a splash, a hiccup. All right, now you got stir fry, guys. Yeah, fusion cooking stir fry. So the vegetables, the zucchini and the squash, those have curry on them, right? So we're just adding a little fusion cooking to the game. For all my listeners at home, this chart here is called a Maillard reaction. If you guys have ever heard the term Maillard reaction, this is the only way a chef can create flavor. You get sausage, sausage is gonna taste like sausage, broccoli is gonna taste like broccoli, bananas are gonna taste like bananas, right? Those flavor profiles are decent, they're by themselves. But this right here is why fried chicken or seared chicken tastes better than boiled chicken, right? It's called the Maillard reaction. This is how a chef creates flavor. Once you get that Maillard reaction, we're gonna flip these, relatively flip them upside down, just so at least half of them are char side up. And then we're gonna hit it with a sugar-based teriyaki. For this one, I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm not getting paid for Sweet Baby Ray's. When that sugar hits the grill and it caramelizes, we're gonna release that from the grill with beer, all right? So we're coating this. Look at that, that's beautiful. And so now I can start to smell that sugar crystallizing. And to prevent it from sticking at a harmful rate, we're gonna crack open none other than Monday Night Brewery Taco Tuesday. And just pour some of that on there. What you're looking for is the foam to change colors. When the foam changes colors, that means that it's releasing a lot of that flavor. And in that, we're gonna dump our wild rice. And now I'm gonna do something that you guys haven't seen me do yet. Plain sight. My mom used to say if it was a snake, it would have bit you. All right, we're gonna throw the hood bin up there just so we can steam that rice. All right, guys, as we're wrapping up, I'm doing a sesame and rosemary steak, 4-day marinade. We choose filet mignon and ribeyes for these. And then we're just gonna toss them on for a little surf and turf. So if you can look over there, you see you have the, look at that. You have the scallops on top of black rice with some pork sausage, fresh vegetables, and now some steak. If you guys were here, you could enjoy it. But since you're not, this is all for me. Don't tell them. Thank you, guys.